and welcome to Your New Jersey. I'm Lisa Marie Falbo. On today's show, we're talking Halloween in the Garden State. We'll learn about Livingston-based nonprofit Jersey Cares and their annual costume drive, which provides thousands of children the opportunity to trick or treat dressed as their favorite characters. But first, we'll hear about the spookiest event in New Jersey, Fright Fest, hosted by Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson. Each year, the park is transformed into the region's largest Halloween event with thrills by day and fright by night. Jennifer McGrath of Six Flags is here to tell us more. Welcome, Jennifer.
Thank you so much for having me. I feel I should jump right out of my screen and scare you.
Well, I am easily scared, so I'm happy you can't literally come through the screen, but we are here to talk everything Fright Fest. And I know it's advertised as a child-friendly event, but I've also heard it's terrifying. How scary is Fright Fest?
So for us, we're thrills by day and fright by night. So the morning is kid friendly, really prior to the moon coming up and the sun going down. It is all about day and family fun. But at night, it transforms to the scariest place called Fright Fest.
Jennifer, so there's two parts to Fright Fest. First of all, tell us what happens during the day.
Well, for us, we're really providing trick or treating. There's world class shows and entertainment. They can interact with our characters. It's our Boo Fest daytime experience that really provides a safe, family friendly destination with more Halloween fun than anywhere else. And of course, kids can dress in their costumes. And for all that information of what they can wear, bring, and do, you definitely want to visit our website because sometimes masks or certain items may not be allowed. But aside from that, Boo Fest is our daytime destination where little kids and thrill seekers can ride our rides and have a great daytime event. It is perfect for anyone about 12 and under to really have the best Halloween.
And then when the sun goes down, what happens at night?
Well, Unleashed kicks off our night, every single night at Great Adventure. What is that? Well, you got to come and check it out, but it really is the pinnacle turning point of when we go from daytime fun to fright at night. And that's called Unleashed. And we take out zombies from all over our park and they go out into the crowds and really start the evening. We have a variety of walkthroughs like our Big Top, which is a circus experience. And for those who are scared of clowns, don't worry, we have plenty of that for you. We really tune into every one of the top fears. So you better believe claustrophobia, fear of darkness, fear of spiders. We have everything so that from the moment we turn into that nighttime experience, we're going to keep you on our toes and we're going to keep the surprises going at every turn because we want guests to go home at night and say, oh my gosh, that really scared the heck out of me. But I also had a lot of laughs and fun. So we promise you that. We have our famous haunts you love. And then we have some new things coming down the pipeline, but I always want to make sure our guests know to visit our website where they can see the full spooky experience.
I love that. Now, is everybody dressed in costume on the Six Flags staff side?
Yeah, I mean, each year we get bigger and better in our thematics, and I'm so proud of our team. I mean, you're talking about every day from once our property closes all the way through to when we open. We really work hard at amplifying the scare. So you're looking at more scare performers, more scare zones, and more really in-your-face fright that will challenge the norm each and every year. I mean, scare can't be predictable, so we need to make sure to amp the fright every single year.
And then when the sun goes down, what happens at night?
I can't give away all the secrets. I mean, I like to leave a little secret behind the fright, but we use everything from sounds, techniques, tight spaces, and different areas throughout our park that really amplify the fright for our guests. We'll use triggers where you walk by and you don't even know there's an invisible sensor there. And all of those little secrets and technology that we use allows our guests to walk through our haunt zones or our scare attractions and really get those jump scares that we know they're coming for and we promise to deliver. That's our job. We get paid to scare people. It's pretty awesome if I can say so myself.
Talk about the planning that goes into it. Six Flags Great Adventure is such a huge park. And like you said, you have a daytime experience and the nighttime. So talk about all that goes into ensuring the best experience possible.
Well, thank you for that. We are the premier destination of thrills and fright. I mean, naturally, while our water park may be closed, it's the fall time. We're really all about being the premier destination of thrills, excitement, and of course, we have our safari as well. For us, it is countless planning meetings. We actually go to fright conventions. Who would have ever thought that's a thing? It is, where we travel and we learn the latest and greatest in scare technology. As a brand, we'll use things above and beyond like scented fog or different things that allow us at Six Flags Great Adventure and beyond really amplify our fright. Folks love horror and scare, and each year we want them to come back and really experience that premiere experience that we want. So we have meetings, we take notes, we research, we look at the latest and greatest in horror movies and trends and really capitalize on that. And now more than ever, we know social media and Instagram is so important to our guests, where we'll create those photo moments we know they're going to want to share for years to come. And so for that, we really have that in mind when it comes to our planning as well.
Jennifer, can you talk about the economic impact Six Flags has on New Jersey?
Well, for us, Fright Fest is a huge business driver, and that's locally and globally as well. And I really think the reason behind that is we do it right. We balance the, of course, daytime fun for families that are coming out with their pass and included in that experience, and then transforming in a single day from daytime fun to nighttime scare. And there's no other brand that's able to execute this so well, and we're so proud to be able to do that. And for us, it's a major part of what we do. And beyond that, it's the economical driver for our employees. You know, we at Great Adventure have upwards of 5,000 employees and beyond, and that's huge for this area. And we're proud to be able to offer those positions. And beyond that, we're providing scholarships to high school students and internships to college students. And it's so beyond just the business for us. It's the ripple impact of what we do. It's the hotels that our guests book at. It's the gas stations and local grocery stores they visit when they're in the area as a destination of play, and we provide that. So we're proud. Beyond Great Adventure, beyond New Jersey, I mean, really the Northeast, we are an entertainment destination for the area. Halloween is a huge part of folks and entertainment. And this year we're excited. We work really hard to perfect everything that we do. We work to the last minute before we open, whether it's painting, adding more fog machines, and really we go out, we say, what can we do to the very last minute to make this even better? We're proud of it. We really are.
I know there's a pretty rigorous audition and training process. Walk us through what that is.
It's a lot of training, and naturally we need to be safe in everything that we do. That's our top priority. You better believe it. So it's a pretty, we call it Google School, or an intense training program that they attend. And many of these folks may have entertainment background or performed before, and others may just say, hey, this sounds really cool. I want to get paid to scare people, and we'll provide that training. So naturally, the first step is safety training. And when they go through that audition process, they're going to sing, they may do a monologue. We're going to show them how to do a zombie crawl and interact with our guests in that safe manner. And then as they go through that training experience, they really get to unleash and learn how to unleash that scare zombie or that witch or scarecrow or alien or whatever their character may be. And it's a lot of fun. I personally have been through the training, and I'm not as talented. So maybe that's why they haven't invited me back again. I don't know, but I'll leave it up to the professionals. But the training is really immersive and fun. And it's really taking the skill set that you know and enhancing it, of course, with our in a world-class training that we provide to all of our team members, zombies and ghouls. And then throughout the process, many will go into roles that involve dancing, live singing, and it's really incredible to see the process that's pulled together very quickly. You're talking a few weeks, we're able to do this.
Wow. Oh, it's that short to put together. That's interesting. And I'm sure they come from theater backgrounds, maybe even Broadway.
You know, in the Six Flags brand, we have had folks that have gone on to commercials, movies, Broadway. I mean, we're kind of a stepping stone. And many of these folks that are wanting to get a foot in the door, maybe if this year you feel like you didn't make the time crunch, don't worry, you can certainly try. Or for next year as well. There's no better background of getting that unique experience of performing in front of so many people, especially for this local tri-state area. It really is a blessing to be able to have. And many of our folks have step-toed into other bigger, better things. So it's pretty cool.
How does Six Flags Great Adventure give back to the Jackson community at large?
For us, philanthropy is what we do, community outreach. I mean, we are so thankful to be in this area and for the amazing employees that we get. And then, of course, our guests. But all the time, we're looking at ways to do ticket donations and really support our communities. I will tell anyone watching, we do have a great ticket donation program that many schools, libraries, hospitals can all participate in just visiting our website. And you're able to apply there, whether you're doing a fundraiser, simply go in there and apply, and we'll send you some tickets that your organization can use. And this is just one of the many examples of how we really are thankful for this community right here. I mean, it's incredible, the partnership that we have. I mean, one of the true testaments of being so proud during COVID is we were one of the first entertainment venues to open up to families, providing that drive-through safari in our self-contained vehicles. And if that doesn't talk about partnership between state and entertainment, we were so proud to be able to do that, because that was at a time when there were so many uncertainty and questions. And we said, how can Six Flags help put smiles on guests' faces? And we came up with a safe, touch-free, contact-free experience where you could stay in your car and see animals in a time when a lot of things were being closed. So we're really proud that we could do that as just one of the many examples.
Talk about your background and how you came into the Six Flags family, because clearly you're so into everything that Six Flags is all about.
Thank you so much. I've been here a while. I'm only 10 years old. No, I'm kidding. I've actually been with the company for about 17 years. And for those who love the theme park industry, it gets in your blood. We love servicing people to giving them the best family vacation or daycation experience they could have. My personal experience, I come from training and development. That's my background. And then I have a degree in broadcast media, and I wanted to become a spokesperson. So that's my specific journey. And there's so many great stories of talent within our industry and at our company. It's phenomenal. I mean, I say I've been with the company with 17 years. I'm a baby compared to many that have 30, 40 years experience. And it really is incredible. I think to work within the theme park industry, you need to love people, you need to have fun, and you really need to love the work that you do. One of my favorite things to do is at the end of the night, is I stand at our exit gate and I see the kids sleeping on mom and dad's shoulder or in the stroller. I see the school groups or the high school seniors high-fiving. I see the young at hearts and grandma and grandpa that were able to take their visiting grandchildren. There's so many walks of life and stories that we have. I've seen proposals. I have seen so many unique things here that happen at our destination. And really, at the end of the day, it all culminates with family and love. And I think there's no better thing to do than that. And it really is special. So,
where can people find out more about Six Flags Great Adventure and Fright Fest?
Visit us at sixflags.com/great adventure. Follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, so definitely check us out there. I always encourage that, because if there's any first to see things, it's going to go on our Instagram page first. But I wish everyone a safe and happy Halloween. It's our time to shine at Great Adventure. We'll be open for our Fright Fest weekends and select days all the way through Halloween and kicking off on September 15th. So we have a long runway to visit us this year.
Well, this was so much fun, Jennifer. We'll see you at the park. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Happy Halloween.
Happy
Stay safe.
Halloween. Yes, you too. All children deserve to experience the magic of October 31st. Megan Mulligan, the Director of Volunteer Programs for the organization Jersey Cares, leads a costume drive this month throughout the Garden State to ensure that all youngsters have access to Halloween costumes. Megan is here now to tell us more. Megan, welcome to the show.
Thanks so much for having me.
Tell us all about the Jersey Cares costume drive.
So our Halloween costume drive is one of my personal favorites. It is so much fun. So we collect new and gently used costumes all across the state so that kids can participate in all of the fun things. We do a lot of different drives where they're necessities. This is a real fun one because while it might not be necessary, it just allows kids to really be a kid and participate in all of those fun Halloween activities.
And I love that. And I have a big bin of costumes that I want to donate to you after this segment.
Send them on over. I'll be here.
the joy of Halloween needs to be experienced by all because it is one of the best holidays.
Oh,
so,
hands down.
How many donations do you get year to year?
We get upwards of 5,000 costumes each and every year, which is so exciting. We have been able to continue to expand this program as it grows, which is just absolutely incredible. As word gets passed around, especially from incredible, partners like yourself, really helping us get the word out. We are able to serve so many kids across the state, which is just incredible and so cool to see too.
How does Jersey Cares distribute the costumes?
So we work with 501c3 nonprofits, public schools, and government agencies all across the state. They sign up on our website and express their need for costumes. They let us know how many students they're serving, and then we go through after we vet them on a first come, first served basis to distribute them. So we make sure that all of the organizations that we are giving these donations to, who are then distributing it to the community, are verified so that you as a donor know that your costumes are going to good homes and they're not being sold or anything like that.
Do you have success stories that you'd like to share about how kids that maybe wouldn't have gotten a costume on Halloween got one and it just made their year?
We have so many, I wouldn't even know where to start, but the pictures that we get back, you can just truly see the joy on kids' faces. And don't get me wrong, we do so many other drives that do so much incredible work, but seeing a kid get to pick out and be Minnie Mouse or someone from Paw Patrol or Peppa Pig or whatever it is, like them getting to go through and have that excitement of being their favorite character for a night and just being able to execute their creativity and use their imagination is so incredibly powerful. I can't even explain it. It's so cool. We have schools, whole classrooms, preschoolers who might not have ever even participated in Halloween. This is one of their first times really getting to go out and do the trick-or-treating. And of course, you want to be decked to the nines. So being able to give them that opportunity is so cool.
Is there an age limit?
So there isn't necessarily an age limit, but we do distribute to ages 4 to 17. That's typically who we have coming in. Usually that's school age. So in terms of the costumes you can donate, obviously we have kids who might be freshmen or in 8th grade, something like that. So we accept all sizes. So anywhere from newborn all the way to adult sizes we can accept because those all go to good homes.
What items do you accept, and are there others that are maybe blacklisted?
Yeah, so we accept new and gently used costumes. Of course, we understand kids go out. Your pants might be a little too long. They might have been dragging on the ground if you're a little too short for it that year. So as long as it is gently used, we understand that things like that happen, but making sure there's no holes, stains, things like that on that. But we also accept new face makeup so that you can, if you're being Dracula or something, you might want to, have some makeup on. And then also candy pails, because what is a complete Halloween costume without a candy pail to bring it in? I know older kids might want to pillow sack it, but pillowcase it. But we also accept candy pails so that the kids can have the full ensemble. If we have costumes that come in, obviously, we have some pretty scary masks and accessories. We tend to donate those separately so that it is the option. So say a school requests, 100 costumes. We might give them 100 costumes, and then some of those more advanced maybe accessories, I don't know how you would phrase it, but just so that we have that all mixed out. But also there are certain things like costumes that celebrate anything doing with cultural appropriation. That is a big no-go. So, even if those do come in, we make sure that only appropriate costumes are going out to the kids.
Do you see a trend in the costumes year after year?
Yes, there are always the most popular costumes. I think last year we saw a lot of Descendants, which could mean we're a year behind the trends, maybe, depending with when those get donated. But I get to be well versed in all of the TV shows. My friends, are so surprised when I'm like, oh, that is very obviously Mal from the Descendants. They're like, how do you know this? But we get to see all the trends. We see lots of Paw Patrol's been super popular. The Descendants were super popular. pretty much any Disney character is always a hit. But the kids are always so appreciative no matter of what it is. Even if you just have some extra fairy wings and some crowns and accessories laying around, we accept all of those as well, because the fun thing that our staff gets to do at the end of the drive is piece all of those accessories into costumes. So we'll have a bin of tutus, a bin of, wigs and things like that. And we get to piecemeal it together to make some characters, which is just a ton of fun.
How many people are working on this campaign on the Jersey Cares side?
So on the Jersey Cares side, we have a dedicated team of 3 staff members who participate in, facilitating these volunteer opportunities. But we do have 1 main staff lead who is responsible for communicating with all of our agency partners, as well as all of our donors and our volunteers. So the other nice thing, if maybe you don't have a costume, but you think this is an incredible initiative, which it is, and you want to get involved, you would be able to either donate virtually, or we do have volunteer opportunities here in our office to help sort through the costumes, which is always so much fun.
It totally sounds like an amazing volunteer opportunity if you're out there looking for something. I mean, very, very cool. Talk about the virtual donations. How does that work?
Yeah, so we have an Amazon wish list that's on our website. It should be up for about another week or so. So in case you don't have costumes or your kids don't want to part with them, you can always go on and donate a costume that gets shipped directly to Jersey Cares, and then we're able to get those out to the community.
When does the costume drive wrap up?
So we are accepting donations until the 18th of this month. So you still have plenty of time to pack up your car, get them up to us. We accept donations Monday through Thursday from 9 to 4 at our office in Livingston. So you can either head to our website, jerseycares.org. There's a Halloween costume page that has all of the information on it, drop off how to get in touch with us, or you can always ship it to us as well.
Before we wrap, talk about the mission of Jersey Cares and what you do for the Garden State.
Yeah, so this is one of our many initiatives. We are a nonprofit ourselves. We're based here out of Livingston, New Jersey, and we address community identified needs through volunteerism. So we have a host of collection drives. We have our school supply drive, our coat drive that's coming up, actually starting just next month at this point, and a lot of calendar opportunities. So if you are a public volunteer and you're just looking to donate your time, you can head to our website, jerseycares.org. We have about 5 to 10 opportunities every day all across the state, so you can come and do what you do best and volunteer. There's sign up, show up models, so you don't have to worry about trainings and background checks or anything like that. We work with our agency partners to make sure that if you have the time, we make it as easy as possible for you to get out and volunteer.
Since we're entering the holiday season, what do you have coming up for people to get involved in?
Yeah, so next month we kick off our coat drive. So our coat drive is actually our largest and our oldest initiative. So we collect upwards of 20,000 coats every single year. There are drop-off locations all across the state, not just in Livingston. And we're also already prepping for our MLK Day of Service that comes up in January. So there are so many opportunities to get involved. There's a ton of toy distributions and things like that that are popping up on our calendar on the daily. So there's so many different ways to get involved, especially around the holiday season, leading up into, Thanksgiving too, with, food distributions. There's so many things. So if you have the time and you're looking to give back, come on over to Jersey Cares. We'd be happy to help you find something that works for your schedule.
That's amazing. So like I said at the top of this segment, I think even like 3 bins of Halloween stuff that I want to give you. Do I drop off in Livingston or do you have other locations?
Yeah, so you can drop right off at our office in Livingston. We also have public collection sites. So we have some really incredible partners who have opened their doors. It might be, just individuals who are saying, hey, come and drop off on my porch. Or we have a lot of companies, beauty bars, Great Clips, things like that. So there are a lot of different places that you can drop off. And that list is also available on the Jersey Cares website so that you can find some place close to you if you can't make it to Livingston.
You are so excited about this initiative. And we've known each other now for about a year. So all initiatives about Jersey Cares. What makes Jersey Cares such a special place for you to work?
For me, it really is that we don't have that one specific you know, you can only do this with us. We really make it possible that you can volunteer with us in any aspect, from coats to, you know, corporate service. We work with tons of different corporations across the state. We have tons of calendar opportunities, whether it be we're getting out in a garden or we're sorting through Halloween costumes like we are now. There's just so many different things that we do. There's never a dull moment here at the office. There's always something changing, but we also just work with so many incredible community partners. And really, in my position, I'm so fortunate to have that connecting piece where I work one-on-one with so many of those community partners. So I hear all of those stories and I get to really see what difference our donations make. And that is all thanks to the volunteers like you. So it's just so cool to be able to really be in the middle of all of that. I work with so many incredible volunteers who are just so generous and incredibly, you know, dedicated to giving their time back to their community, as well as the community partners who really facilitate that and make it all happen. So it's just really an incredible place to work.
Megan, one more time, give your website and social media handles.
Yeah, so we are jerseycares.org. There is a Halloween costume page. You could get merch just like this. We have some really cool Halloween costume merch. You could purchase it for yourself. That also gives back to the Halloween costume drive. And you can find us on all social media at Jersey Cares. Message us on there. I'd love to talk to you.
All right, Megan, happy Halloween. Thank you so much for coming on here today and doing incredible work, because it's a small donation, you know, donating back your Halloween costume, but it brightens a kid's day, month, year, and that's so important, especially this time of year.
Yeah, it's so incredible. So hopefully I'll see you soon with those costumes.
Yes, absolutely. I need them out of my house. So
don't worry.
Thanks, Megan.
Of course.
Thank you for joining me on another episode of Your New Jersey. I'm Lisa Marie Falbo. We'll see you back here next week.